I get questions all the time about the different products in our catalogs. What did they use to make this card? What did they use to make that one? So I thought I would just take you on a tour of a bunch of swaps that I received recently, and we'll go through some of the newer products, the stamps, the dies, all the tea. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Linda, and I've been creating cards for over 20 years. I love teaching people how to make their cards for themselves, and that's what we're going to work on today. The first set of cards that I'm going to show you go with the Share a Milkshake bundle. I'm going to hold these up one by one and just kind of talk you through some of the unique things I love about the way the card maker did this. I love that this die has a little slit here that you can put the straw through. So that's more of a Stampin' Up thing. I love that they used vellum as a layer. I've been trying to use vellum more. I just think it gives just a nice little shadow without taking away from everything that you see that's going on in the card. And then, by the way, these two print patterns are from the Country Gingham Designer Series paper, not part of this particular bundle. All right, and then the second card is this really cute shake card with kind of a Valentine theme to it. This is one of the new background stamps stamped in white ink on crumb cake paper. And then this fence looking crisscross is actually a die that comes in this bundle. This circle right here is from the Stylish Shapes die set, which is currently unavailable but should be back in stock very, very soon. All right, this one again uses a bunch of fun items outside of the bundle itself. This is the Painted Textures embossing folder, and you've got a stitched rectangle die both here and here using Designer Series paper. I love that they used Very Vanilla to give it more of a vanilla flavor. And then something different from the previous two cards where they had a straw in this slit. This time they used the spoon, the stamp and die for the spoon to make it more of a Sunday look. And the last card I have from this is again a traditional milkshake looking card. The Celebrate is part of the stamps that come with this stamp set. And then you've got this really cute speckled Designer Series paper pulling in the Pale Papaya. And this frame right here is from the In Contour dies. Hey there, we're just taking a quick break for me to ask a favor. If you are enjoying this video, could you click that like button? Because that helps small YouTube channels like mine grow. YouTube will share it more, and I would really appreciate it. And while you're there, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click subscribe and ring the notification bell. All right, let's get back. So moving on, the next one I'm gonna share with you is the Something Fancy. I only got two cards, and I found it really interesting that the two different artists practically made the same card. So it uses the With Deepest Sympathy stamp from that set, and they both used ribbon to accent the layers. They both used a couple of adhesive dots from different designs, and then they both used the Fancy Flora Designer Series paper, the dies that come from the In Contour die set, and then this right here is embossed with the Painted Texture embossing folder, and this one it looks like stamped with the wood grain stamp. So two different things. They did layer them a little bit differently with dimensionals, but I love that two like-minded artists came up with very similar cards, but they still look unique and different. All right, the next bundle I'm going to share with you is a little bit different for Stampin' Up. It's a new style. This is the Sweet Citrus bundle. Unfortunately, neither of these samples showcase it, but I think you'll get the idea. What's unique about this bundle is that you not only get dies to cut out the stamps, but you also get this, what they're calling a hybrid folder. The thing that's great about this is, as you can see, you can use the folder on this layer just to make an embossed layer. But it also matches, if you look at this lime right here and the lime here, they are exactly the same. These little wedges line up with the stamp. So you can actually emboss the stamped image and give it kind of a 3D effect. That's what the hybrid folders are talking about if you see them in the selection of products available in the new mini catalog. Did you know I have an entire technique library available for you right now? There are over 70 full color tutorials for you to download, print off, and use wherever you craft. These tutorials will either expand your ability to use up all of the extra crafty items that you have, or if you're new to paper crafting and card making, these will give you great ideas for supplies and tools that you might want to grab in the near future. Click the link below in the description for my technique library and get started today. All right, moving on to the Seaside Bay bundle. These are 2 samples that I got. Both use not only the designer series paper that comes with that suite, but also the folder, and have a nice touch with all of the stamps. The next stamp set we're going to talk about are the Love Cats. Now, I have to tell you, personally, when I saw this, I kind of flipped the page. The stamps themselves did not just jump off the page for me. But after seeing these samples, I'm definitely sold. These adorable little cats, you can mix and match with hearts that you have, other bundles. They even made this a Hi There Valentine from another stamp set. Just a reminder that you are loved actually goes with the cats. So there's a lot that you can do. This is the new cane embossing folder. And then these papers are also new to the mini catalog. So lots you can do with these adorable cats, layering them up and making a great greeting card to send to somebody. Next up is Best Day, and I was really excited that I got 2 samples with the birthday cake in that stamp set. It also has this cute little greeting, but you can use the birthday cake and color it with the alcohol markers, which are Stampin' Blends, or just regular markers, whatever works for you. Obviously, both of these are for girls, but I just love the fact that we have a stamp set that's dedicated to birthdays with a couple of oversized stamps so that you can really fill up the area on your card quickly and easily. I did want to point out that this uses that circle background die, but it looks like what they did is they ran it through probably with either an embossing layer, like a foam pad, or they just used a couple of sheets so that the bottom one, which is the one that's here, didn't cut all the way through, and it more gave you that distressed look. Either technique will still give you that same look. Now we're going to move into one of the first stamp sets from the Celebration catalog. So this adorable owl is a free stamp set when you purchase $50 or more before the end of February. How cute are these owls? And I love that I'm able to show you all of them. So they're all colored in various different mediums. This one even has a little bit of shimmer to it, which means I used a Wink of Stella pen on it. Again, you've got the cane embossing folder, although they flipped it over to the other side. That's not used quite as much. And I love this cute little birthday card. It also looks like they colored it in with watercolor pencils, not some of the other mediums that we've been seeing. These are definitely done with the alcohol markers, the Stampin' Blends. This one even uses that cute Farm Designer Series paper, which is also free in the Celebration catalog. And these 2 swatches of paper are, again, as is this one, it's the opposite side of this guy, are also free in the Celebration catalog. So lots of fun things that you can grab to add to your craft stash for free while this promotion lasts. The next stamp set is the Thanks a Bunch. And again, this is from the Celebration promotion. So the stamps and greetings that you're going to see on these are free. I didn't think carrots would be that exciting, but I gotta say, once I saw the creations that fellow demonstrator sent me, I definitely have this on my list. It's a really cute stamp set, and I've seen some creative uses with the greeneries that are in this as well. I'll see if I can point that out. Oh, here it is. Do you see this detail stamp here? Now, that's the way it's meant to be used, the background of the carrot, that you can see that they just use the background. And then you can add some detail if you want to. But if you turn it this way, you can use that as grass and stamp it over and over again, either in different grades of the same green or some dark greens and some light greens, and really get a cool effect on the bottom of your card for some grass. So something else that you can do with the Thanks a Bunch stamp set. This is just a stamp set. That's what's coming free to you. So all the other products that are being used are built to make these cute cards. You can see the theme of the carrot stamp set is Thanks a Bunch, which is adorable. These greetings, I don't believe, are from that stamp set. But this card, I love. It's actually kind of got them upside down because the greeting says, some days are harder than others. Hope today is one of the easier ones. But you've got the carrots upside down. So I think it's very creative. And she uses the split die, the split card die. There are 2 dies that come in this particular grouping, and the other one will do the same effect. You'll have nothing on one side of your card layer, and then this side will be kind of a window to the layer behind it. And last but not least, we have a very springy colored carrot card, just a quick thank you card. Again, this comes with the carrot bundle. Looks like they did some serious fussy cutting because there aren't any dies with these carrots. This is the Dainty paper that you can also get from Celebration, and then just some quick linen thread to tie it all together. Moving on to the Easter Bunny bundle. Of course, it does make a lot of sense to pair it with the carrot or Thanks a Bunch stamp set that I just showed you a minute ago. I wanted to show you this cute creative card. You wouldn't really get the full effect without me taking it out of the envelope. But look how she did this. So this is just the deckled stitching die around the greeting. And this is still a 5.5 by 4.25 card, but she split this layer away from the original card base and then slid it down using some window sheet or acetate. And then you can see it there on the inside of the card. And then peeking through there are a bunch of carrots, and our little bunny rabbit here is eating a carrot. What I wanted to show you with this, what I really wanted to showcase, was the Easter Bunny bundle, which includes the punch for this cute Easter bunny. Again, this card uses vellum to add a layer to kind of separate the bunny from the carrots and pop it off. I really like that. And then there also is a cute Easter stamp set that has your traditional Happy Easter, these adorable eggs with the grass, and several different stamps that of different bunnies that you can use. So lots of fun stuff available with the Easter Bunny bundle. I would recommend, if you are watching this in early February when this video first goes live, to grab that bundle as soon as possible, because I do believe that one is going to sell out. Moving on, still in our celebration free products, there is this beautiful Dainty Flowers paper, and it almost looks like textured paper that's been painted on. That's what the images look like. You can really see here the textured paper. So all of these samples use stamps from varying products, and this is actually from the Dainty stamp set. Dainty, I'm not sure, Dainty something stamp set that is in the regular mini catalog. And by the way, I will have links below to all the products that you're looking at today. This is that Something Fancy dies again that I showed you earlier. Here's that Dainty flower paper, and then just some punched out daisies to add to it. Moving farther back in the celebration brochure, we have this beautiful paper that is the Favored Flowers paper. It's designed to go with a floral stamp set that creates these images, but people have matched it with all sorts of stuff in this swap, and I just wanted to share. Again, this is from that Something Fancy bundle, and I will be featuring a video very soon with that bundle wrapped around with some beautiful twill ribbon and complemented with some other designer series paper. You can see the variety of colors that you get. This is actually from this same paper. It's just all the pieces flipped over to the opposite side. And then this is just a congratulations from another stamp set. And then again, this is from the Something Fancy with Deepest Sympathy that they embossed in white and added a white pearl and stacked a couple of the contour dies. This is the largest one that you can get. All right, so that is again the Favored Flowers paper. We're getting down to the end here. I have two more things to show you. The last one featured in the celebration promotion that I have is the Beautifully Happy is the name of this stamp set. And you get this with a $100 purchase. But the great thing about it is that it has all of the detailed kind of stamps. So you could color this in with markers or pencils or alcohol markers or Stampin' Blends, but it also has stamps that fill everything in. So it's a two-step stamp set. It also has half a dozen greetings, so it takes care of just about anything, any occasion that you would need to send a card. And you can see that a lot of different ones were used here. You Are Easy to Love, Sending Happy Thoughts, and Kindness Matters are all part of that stamp set. And you can see how pretty and different you can get the colors to look depending on how much ink you put on those fill-in stamps. All right, and then last but not least, I have some heartfelt Valentine-ish cards. I know it's probably getting a little bit late to create Valentines, but I did want to show you what some people have done with not only the Love for You bundle, but also the Country Bouquet bundle. So this one features the Country Bouquet bundle, although this is the timeless embossing folder, and this is the Country Gingham Designer Series paper. They've used some different dies, but again, this stamp and this greeting come from the Country Bouquet. This one comes from the Love for You. This is one of the multiple die sets that are in there. This is more of the detailed one, and then there is also a matte set of dies to go behind these letters or these words if you choose to purchase that die set. And last but not least, back to a Happy Valentine's card, again using the Country Bouquet bundle. They fussy cut the Happy Valentine's Day and then just showcased the hearts and added some Country Bouquet Designer Series paper behind that. I hope you liked all the swaps that we went through today and that they inspired you to get started making your own cards. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't already, please subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell. I will see you in the next video.